Well, Chuck, it was very nice to be able to introduce you to the AGC partners this morning as the new leader of the Construction Career Collaborative. Tell us a little bit. I know you've been very involved in the Houston industry and with the AGC community for some time. Just tell me a little bit about what piqued your interest and what C3's mission is and how you got involved in the Construction Career Collaborative.
Well, actually, a number of things that I've always thought from the beginning that fit my strengths, but starting with, I have a lot of friends in the industry, people I've gotten to know during my years in our family's company, which is Attendees Graphics Complex, which we sold several years ago. But I've always been fascinated by the industry. I've always thought that it was made up of a lot of great people, and that was a great city that's growing, that means there's a lot of opportunity. And I heard, and just by talking to people like you, Jim, that in order for Houston to continue to grow, we need to continue to grow our workforce, and a sustainable workforce. And Houston is going to be able to meet the needs of that growth going forward. We're going to have to put together a plan to grow that workforce and execute.
Appreciate that, Chuck. And so, tell me a little bit about, C3 is to attract, train, and retain people into our industry, the craft worker into our industry. I know that you led a company that had some phenomenal growth, and so that you had to do those same things. If there's some basic fundamental principles that will help drive that for C3.
Absolutely. The similarities are great. Our company, A&E Graphics Complex, our dad started in the early 90s. My brothers and I made the realization that if we were going to take our company to the next level, we were doing something different. We needed to do something different. And at the time, I just had something inside of me that kept saying, we're just missing something. We're micromanaging people. And so we made the realization that in order for us to grow and to get away from micromanaging people, we had to change the way we managed. And a huge part of that was defining for people what our goal was and giving them the tools to help us reach that goal. And one of those tools was to train them properly. So we invested heavily in the human resources and training department. And for a company of 250 people, at one point we had 6 people in our human resources and training department. And we developed standard operating procedures for every position within our organization. And we taught people, and then we managed to that. We expected them to perform at a level, and we held them accountable for that performance. But we got away from micromanaging. No one wants to be micromanaged. And we find for them the goal, give them the tools to succeed, expect them to get there, and coach them along the way.
Chuck, C3's purpose is ultimately to train the craft workers.
Yes.
And to make them more productive and efficient. And we certainly look forward to working with you here at the Construction Career Collaborative at the board level as we advance and build a sustainable workforce. Thank you very much.
Likewise, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.